Next up, sometimes a producer's greatest challenges aren't bad weather or market uncertainty, but finding quality workers for their farming operation. Mike Briggs, feedlot manager at Briggs Feed Yard in Seward, says he's got a core of employees that have been with him for several years, but not everyone is that fortunate. Still, having a full crew has been an issue for him too.
It just gets harder and harder and harder. We spend more and more dollars for advertising. Advertising gets more expensive, and we've tried all kinds of things. We've tried print, we've tried the internet, and it's just unbelievably hard to find employees. Now, I think there's a lot of reasons behind that. One, you've got a really low unemployment rate, so everybody has a job. But the other thing, and like I try to point out to people, agriculture's a different deal. It's really close to actual work where, some other stuff maybe not so much. Plus, your hours are longer, there's weekends involved, and today's individual, millennials, really don't like that. And I'd rather not work weekends too, but it's part of the gig, so you have to be willing to do that. Now, there's still some people that like to work outside, but it seems to be becoming fewer and fewer.
It's important to remember that being a boss with strong communication skills and the know-how to work with different personalities can help in lessening turnover rate.
I've had to learn myself differently how to handle people and train people because, we've talked about it before. As you go through time, population becomes more and more urban and less rural. These guys that come out here have never been exposed to this stuff. And that's an issue, is that more people are coming from urban areas out to rural areas to get jobs. They've got no clue. So you've really got to start slow and start from the ground level. So that makes it a challenge too. And you have to understand that.
Mike told us he posts for jobs online, in the newspaper, and at local trade schools. He's also careful about which employees he lets work around livestock, leaving that to more experienced people on the crew.